weekend I attended a hackathon put on by the city of San Francisco called AccelerateSF. The intention was to engage developers, especially around LLMs and AI, to help solve city problems. I went as a way to bring Airbits to the attention of more city leadership. The conference was focused on LLMs, or large language models, and how to use that generative AI approach to solve city problems. The city seems very interested in making information more available to residents. It was great. I met a lot of awesome people. I made friends. I met the mayor. I met the city attorney. I got to hear from city supervisors. In the process, I got a sense of how the government thinks about technology and really what they'd like to see happen. However, I really wanted to focus on Airbits for the weekend because I feel that Airbits offers something that uses AI to help the city scale. After quite a bit of back and forth, thinking through different options, I decided to focus on building a way to close 311 tickets with a photograph and a final disposition, but also elevate some tickets to city management if they're not actually being addressed but being closed. It took me about 12 hours to create this tool. The tool is composed of a search comprised of an address, a radius around that address, and a date range. I'm able to get back images of a specific location at a specific date. I can go and look at tickets that have been opened with the city of San Francisco, find the location where they've been reported, and then verify what's actually going on the ground. The demo that I did at the end of the hackathon was showing that an actual ticket that was open and had been closed, but without a descriptive disposition, leaving the person who reported it confused and wondering, did this actually get cleaned up? And then what I found was the location a day after the report, showing that the garbage that was reported had been cleaned up, and then providing an aerial image back to the resident showing, here's the location the day after you reported it. I think this is a pretty compelling piece of technology, but it wasn't really in the spirit of the event because I think the event was around LLMs. Live and learn. On the other hand, I built something that I'm really proud of, and here's a quick demo of that. This is showing that we are looking at a customer submitted 311 request for some garbage on the side of the road. This is simulating a 311 agent going in and looking up that location the day after this illegal dump site was reported. He's able to pull up an image of that location just 12 hours after the report. He should be able to see whether it got cleaned up or not. If we were just looking at the satellite imagery, it would be way out of date. But this is a drone image that was taken 12 hours after, and he can verify, look, there is no garbage there. Thanks to this technology now, he can update this ticket with the drone imagery to show that this was cleaned up. I used it today just to go look at a location and see the history of that location. And I think it's really interesting to be able to access aerial imagery that way. There are satellite images out there now, but we often as consumers, as users of that, don't have control to look back at different dates, and especially not to look back day by day by day by day by day to see the history of a specific location and what's been going on there. Drones are incredibly useful. They provide really high precision, sub-centimeter resolution imagery, and can be flown daily. And it's such an exciting technology. That was the hackathon. I got to meet a lot of great people. I built something really cool that I'm proud of, and I had a great time. Also, you can check out my blog, pjohnson.info. It's under articles, and you can read a lot more detail and see some more images about the hackathon. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.